1792 full proof. This is the long-term review, y'all. All right, y'all, so here it is. I'll try to be brief with this. Overall, I liked it. 1792 full proof. 2 thumbs up. One of the rare bottles that I will give 2 thumbs up for. I live in a control state, so I believe it's like around 50 bucks, and that's what I picked it up for. So for 50 bucks, the short answer is, if you see it for 50 bucks and you like that profile, then it's a pickup. But wait, I want to qualify that because I want to move into who I think this is for. So from my perspective, I've had a lot of different bourbons on this channel. I think that this is better than Rare Breed. It's a bit more refined. Yes, it's not, you know, uncut, unfiltered. It's a little bit different, but I think it's better than Rare Breed. I think it's right there with Knob Creek Single Barrel. But man, when you start talking about Russell's Reserve Single Barrel, I just think that the Russell's Reserve Single Barrel, I mean, it just gives me a little bit something different. But, you know, I like that Wild Turkey funk. Speaking of flavor profile, so I think this 1792 full proof is for people who can appreciate like high rye mash bills. And if you don't know what that is, you need to get out more and drink more whiskey. So by that I mean that if you like Jack Daniel's flavor profile, if you like Woodford Reserve Double Oak profile, if you like wheated profiles, you know, by that I mean like Weller, Maker's Mark. The Wellers and Maker's Mark don't have any rye in them. The rest of them have a low rye. They're sweeter overall. Whereas 1792, Jim Beam, Knob Creek, Wild Turkey, they have a lot more rye in it. This is definitely in that higher rye mash bill, which means it's going to have a little bit more pepper. And the way I try to explain to people a lot is, think about the difference between eating a piece of cornbread and a piece of rye bread. That cornbread is going to be sweeter, whereas that rye is going to have a little bit more spice or pepper, whatever you want to think about this. The 1792 full proof is a rye mash bill. So if you are a person who can appreciate high proof bourbons and higher rye mash bill, if you see this on the shelf in my state for 50 bucks, like, no question, you have to grab it. You have to grab it. I mean, is it the best thing I've ever had? No, it's not. But I think for 50 bucks, it's an immediate buy. I'd be comfortable paying 70 for it, maybe even 75. I remember I opened this around the same time that I opened that Booker's batch that I had. And I know that the Bookers are individual ones, but I think this is a better bottle overall, batched than the Bookers, the batch that I had. But, you know, I got to have another Booker's just so I can speak intelligently about that. So let me go ahead and wrap up. So in summary, I would give the 1792 full proof 2 thumbs up. I think it's not for somebody new in the whiskey game. It's for people who have graduated to more high proof bourbons. By that I mean anything over 100 proof. Like if you're drinking Knob Creek anything or things along those lines, this drink's a lot lighter than the 125 proof on the label would suggest to you. I think this is for people who have a preference, or at least can appreciate a higher rye mash bill. For me, you know, I'm both. Like sometimes I like chocolate ice cream, sometimes I like vanilla. Just depends on what I'm in the mood for. But if you only like sweeter bourbons, then this is probably not going to be for you. Aside from that, that's pretty much all I got. I want to thank you for watching this video, and hey, let me know what you think if you've had the 1792 full proof. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next video.